I'm a Muslim woman. I don't find wearing a niqab or even wearing the hijab or segregation or being confined to the home an expression of equality.
Farzana Hazan is a women's rights activist and outspoken critic of parts of her faith, including women who wear the niqab.
And yet they will say that it's their choice. Many of those women will say it's their choice.
Well, they definitely say that. It's being touted as something that women choose to do, and even Western liberal feminists have jumped on the bandwagon.
She's referring to the social media backlash against the Prime Minister's claim that the niqab is anti-woman.
After sporting this ensemble, Harper has no credibility to tell anyone how to dress.
So how is telling women what to wear freeing them to wear what they want?
Hoping my hoodie today isn't offending most Canadians.
Harper thinks the niqab is anti-women, but he's still the man decreeing what women should wear.
How women should dress is a matter of interpretation of the Quran, all the way from uncovered to the hijab, to the niqab, to the burqa.
If you've constantly been, taught a certain narrative within Islam that if you don't cover up, you're going to hell, or you're not really a good Muslim woman, or you're violating some tenet of Islam, with that hellfire and brimstone theology, there's no genuine choice.
The growing presence of the niqab in the GTA, Hazan says, is a sign of increasing Islamic conservatism here. She says while most Muslims won't go off to join ISIS, many secretly sympathize.
There is a significant segment of Canadian Muslims who feel a lot of anger towards the West, but they won't necessarily take up arms, or they won't necessarily go and join a jihad abroad. But there is that sentiment, that there is somehow a war between the West and Islam.
She says if Muslims want to progress, one act would speak volumes.
The jihad is considered the sixth pillar of Islam, among Orthodox circles. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge to get Muslims to renounce it.
Polygamy, honor killing, segregation, Khan speaks out about them all, even though she says it puts her life at risk.
I think that radicalization is taking place here as well, and I do fear for my life sometimes, because I have openly criticized many tenets of Orthodox Islam. Muslims who espouse views like mine fear coming out. There is again that one strain that says that, well, anyone who is a dissident ought to be killed.